Ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of Survivor in the Woods. Survival stories. How's it going, guys? How are you? Are you having a fantastic weekend? I hope so. Hi, test subject. First, what's the burger of the what's the burger of the day? Ooh, I did make some burgers. Okay, bacon mushroom burger. Good. These burgers, man, they last for so long, and I think this is one of the best. So let's see if we can take ourselves through this episode with this one burger. Okay, so I asked in the last episode names for this guy, and there was a lot of suggestions. I think that the bestest was Billy, because then the place could be Billy's Burgers. I like that. It's kind of simple, and it does fit the broken, weird looking eye. Billy, there's something in your eye. There's something wrong. Get. Maybe you should have that looked at, buddy. Unibrow, but the eyes are still strange. All right. Today, I asked in the last episode, should we go back to the factory? Should we leave this place for a while? And majority actually said yes. Let's do that. Let's go back to the factory, you said. Yeah, I agree. Let's do some episodes at the factory. But we need to do one more here. Seared Bricks is the name of the game. We need to do one more at this place. So we're gonna be here today because I want to get some more. Alright, seared bricks, you can't equal trade, so weird. I want to get some more progress on some Thaumcraft stuff, and I want to fix a little thing at this farm that you guys said in the, not the last episode, but the episode before that when we did the farm. You came with some good suggestions. We're going to take a look at that in a second, but first, we need to fix the roof. I really like this seared bricks. It's beautiful. It's really good for a ceiling. This is a block that vanilla is really missing, this specific color. And it's also a block that the color isn't really available in Chisel either. You see the kind of, it's brown, it's very dark, but it's still, it has that very special color. I can't really describe it. It's not rust, it's something else. But I like this house. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little bit boring still. We have to do, of course, a few more things to it. But that we won't do today. Today we're gonna get a little bit technical, but mostly play with Thaumcraft. Here's what you guys said. That was really clever. We're having issues with the harvest golems. These guys. No. We're having issues with the gatherer. No, the harvest. Here's what we're having issues with. Okay, I'll try again. The harvest golems have such a small range. You can see his work area here. That we need much more of them. The gatherer golems have too long range. So they will, I've seen them sometimes wander up this mountain and get stuck in a hole. So we're going to replace all our gathering golems with harvest golems. Okay. So we're going to put you down there. That's the old gatherer. And we'll go upgrade with the blue one, which is sense and range, sorry, and then the intellect, right? So that he doesn't break the crops. And then let's see, we have a team over here, and they're kind of missing this little crop area. This guy is missing the corner's eye. There is a small chance when you break golems that you break the upgrades. I don't want to do that, but we're gonna try and move him. So you can be over there, buddy, and you can have order and that. All right, and then we need one over here. The reason we're doing this is that we are going to pick up the stuff not using golems, right? There we go. There is a golem that allows for 3 upgrade slots, which would totally solve the issue with the range, probably, because I think you can upgrade range 2 times. I'm pretty sure you can. But I think this will be as good. Okay, so We have this little corner now sorted, hopefully. We need to make them into harvest golems, obviously. But let's just make one more here. Let's pick up you. Did I lose an upgrade there? Maybe. And we're going to put you there instead. And boom, boom. Okay. I break the crops. I see it. I see it. Okay. So, I'll do the rest off camera. The plan now for collecting stuff is that we will use extra utilities. And this is nothing that we've done on camera. So, I kind of want to do this together with you, because this could be a good learning thing. And it's a technical thing rather than a magical thing. Can I go one more up or nah? Okay, let's put that back before our friend falls in. So that's there. The transfer nodes from extra utilities can indeed pick up stuff, right? They can act as like vacuum hoppers. So that's what we're gonna use them for. Let's go here. I don't know the range of these. We'll kind of have to try it. So we'll put that back, and then what we'll do is we'll put a transfer node there. There. And then we will install world interaction upgrades. And I'm thinking we'll try... and some speed upgrades just for the heck of it. I'm thinking we'll try something like that. And now... I can't have my magnetization ring on. Oh, I think it's picking it up instantly. Very nice. Let's have a look. Yeah, okay. Okay, very good, very good. So underneath here, we will put simply one of these ender chests, right? Hidden, because they are kind of ugly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And we'll make a little network where the stuff gets shoved into that chest there. So let's try to now install the harvest. Can I land on the lily pad? I can. Alright, let's try to do boom. There you go, little buddy. Get that barley and wheat and whatever it is there. I think it's doing it. Let's have a look over here. Well, it's being pulled out immediately, of course. Can we see something here? No, it's not picking it up. Oh, wait. It is. Yeah, it is. Okay. Let's do this. Let's come down here. Sorry if I move my mouse a little bit too quick today. I'm a little bit rusty. Last week I was traveling in a business trip, and I had backlogged my episodes, so I had 5 episodes recorded over the last weekend instead, and haven't done recording for like 7 days. Okay, so it doesn't seem to be quite enough. Let's bump it up slightly. And actually, you know what we should do? My inventory is such a mess. Let's first of all put you away and grab a normal chest. You see what I'm thinking? So that we can see what's actually being picked up, right? Okay. Let's bump it up a little bit, I guess. These world interaction upgrades, I mean, they are probably pretty expensive, but for us it's not a problem. Oh, you telling me you can't reach that? Gotta be kidding me. The thing is over here. Let's mark it. The block is there, or the world interaction upgrade. It picks up that just fine. Doesn't pick up that. Are you kidding me? You have... It did pick up stuff here before, didn't it? Maybe not. Might have to rethink this. Let's see. Let's just bump in all that I have. Are you still not picking things up? Are you kidding me? Nah, that's gotta be something wrong with you, buddy. You're picking that up. It seems like it's picking upwards, but not wider. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, it seems to have a radius of 4 at the moment. Maybe I'm installing the wrong thing. Let's just double check if we remove... It's been such a long time since I was doing this with extra utilities. Okay, let's try. So it picked it up within 4, so let's put one there. No, it is increased by the world interaction upgrades. Okay, Alright, alright. Do I have... Here's a question. Do I have world interaction upgrade? No. Look at that. It's a stupid recipe. I hate this recipe because you need a non-stackable item. Okay, let me go and fix some more world interaction upgrades and I'll be back with you in just a little second. Okay, so I found something very interesting here. And this is a good thing to know. That's being picked up. Okay, so the radius, the maximum radius seemed to be a 9x9. So you can only pick up from there out to here. And I didn't know that. I thought it could pick up in a much, much bigger area, right? But here's the interesting thing. That seems to occur already at 12? 12 world interaction upgrades. So if I... Yeah, look at that. And I had all the world interaction upgrades in it with a block on the 5th or 11th block, depending on how you measure things. I just hovered into the mic. That's creepy. And it didn't help. So we're gonna have to install a bunch of these instead. And I kind of have to measure out. That's gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt. But that's fine. That's fine. We're gonna have one over there. We're gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I like that you don't see these. And there's going to be another one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guess we'll put one there. All right, so I obviously got a little bit of work to do here. What I want to do today, after I'm done with this, let me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to thank you for hitting 50 likes again. I'm so happy for that. I'm over-analyzing things, guys, and this is a weakness that I need to get rid of if I want to continue to do this YouTube thing. But if I get 1 dislike, I'm like, you know, I'm trying to find errors. And that's my fault. Of course, you can dislike an episode. Go ahead. If you hate it, you should be a hater. No, don't dislike. Don't dislike, please. It will wreck my day. But anyway, I should focus on the 50 plus likes. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for the comments. And we're going to cheat this rain away because we are in the Mistcraft dimension. So it's not really cheating. Okay. Thank you for all my new followers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw a lot of new names. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the channel is growing. So, I mean, it's really encouraging. It is very encouraging to have people like you... you know, support and be awesome. It's just, to me, it's still a little bit weird getting like 30 plus comments per video. I love it, so don't stop ever. But you know, I'm not super used to it yet. Oh wow, this is gonna be a lot of node upgrades. But what I want to do after we're done with this is I want to work on the tower. I think we do have a little bit of Thaumcrafty things to do and a little bit of building, and I want to catch a node and show you how to capture nodes, because that's something that we're going to get into pretty soon. And then sure, we'll do next episode in the factory. I have a pretty interesting thing I want to do there. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. I have a pretty interesting thing that I want to do over there. So thank you for the feedback, for the support. Keeps me going here. Let me put these down and I'll meet you back at the tower, okay? Alright, so we have this setup today where I go down here and I cook up stuff in these alchemic furnace eye. We're gonna move that. We're gonna automate this today because this is really something. That was an explosion. That was another one. Shut up, stupid explosion. I'm trying to talk, trying to comment here. Yeah, as I was saying, this is really something that, you know, puts you off unless you have it automated when you do arcane infusion. Oh, by the way, what do you think about this purple border around the infusion altar? I think that looks pretty good, right? And then inside I mixed it up with that broken up abyssal brick. I think it's decent. Alright, so let me do you. We're gonna need to go down to the one recharge station, which is awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh, yes. Ouch! So I'm charging 2 ones at the same time here, I think. No, it's prioritizing. It's prioritizing this one. Okay, that's fine. Look at all this junk. Ah, that's amazing. Okay. This farm is really, really working great for wand recharge. I recommend having one in your world. You need to have one of those. That's how you recharge your wand. Even when we have a good node system, that is probably gonna beat it. Seriously, it is. Okay, so where were I? Yeah, I needed to recharge that because I need it. Oh, we're at the wrong floor. I need it in here so that we can craft things. Now, let's see what we want to do. I'm thinking we'll do... what is it that I'm thinking? Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do alchemic furnace, one there and one over there. Okay, and then we'll do these. Okay, very good. Looking sharp. Looking sharp. And now, I wonder if... Here, do we have a tallow? Yes, we do. Very good. I'm thinking we'll have golems, right? That will be doing all the Essentia stuff here because it's really, really cool. And I think you just right-click him on the alchemical furnace and there you go. Now let's go into Golemancy and see what we require. I think we need the fill. Keeping an inventory supplied. Yeah, I think it's a sub one from this. So let's purchase that. Purchase I. Hopefully we have enough of this stuff. I've been doing a lot of small researches and I think we're out of Ordo, but decanting, keeping a tank filled with liquid. Now we're getting somewhere. Okay, let's grab scribing tools and paper. I didn't really show you this, but I made a chest here with a Steve's. Can I come in here with a Steve's factory manager situation that will that has a flow control, and it will do a condition here if the inventory, if this chest contains wait, if it contains 32 pieces of paper, then it's doing nothing. But if that's false, it's gonna grab from the ME interface 32 pieces of paper and put it in the chest. Okay, and then I have an ME interface here that's constantly exporting stuff, and then I have another row for scribing tools. That way this will always be filled with paper and scribing tools. That should count upwards. Maybe I'm just transferring one. Yeah, I'm transferring one per clock tick here. So long story short, I have a close version of paper and scribing tools, and then when I'm done I can just throw it back in the A system and it rotates. Very, very handy. Okay, anyway, let's see what this requires. This is gonna be easy. Alright, we'll do that and then we'll put life there. Boom. A little bit of poison and a little bit of life. Okay, good. So, alchemy. Moving Essentia around. Yes, this is the thing we need. And that's an arcane infusion, so we're gonna need to create a decanting one. That's pretty easy. And then we are going to need to do this. Very simple. Water jar. Okay, very simple. Very, very simple. So the idea is we'll cook up stuff here. The golem will go and fill them, and we should have this up and running in a second. Let me craft this. Let me do this arcane infusion. Pretty boring to watch. I'm gonna need some of that, some of that. Okay. Alright, got it. The Alchemy Golem animation core. And I'm just about to start another one here. Do I have water? Do I have motion? And magic. Yes, we do. Okay. Boom. I just love Thaumcraft so much. It's so pretty. It's so pretty, right? You guys have to agree. You have no choice. Alright, so let's try and put this up. So, I picked up my golem here just to do everything in one motion here. But first, right-click your alchemical furnace eye. Very good. Now, let's install... I'm gonna put some upgrades on this guy, and I think I'm gonna go with the intellect. Getting a little bit smarter, buddy. He's still dead though. And then I'm going with the strength one, and I don't know if this will help, but the strength, the way I look at it, is that he will be able to move more Essentia per move, right? Hopefully. Okay, let's try this out. So on with you. Oh, and you just put your arms together like that. I'm doing that in real life, but I don't have a camera, so you're not seeing it. But he's like, jar, give me a jar. Oh, you see what happened there? That was word magic. Thank you. Okay, so now if we cook something up here, let's cook up, for example, a trapdoor that contains arbor and modus. Cook that up, and then grab our Golemenser bell, and we right-click this guy, and then we right-click the jars. Look at that. And I think there was a way before where you could, where you didn't need to click on all jars, but you could click the furthest one away, but I can't remember how to get there. So if you know, then let me know. But basically, he will now take anything that we cook in here. Let's try that again. He will take anything we cook. Look at that, some arbor, and he will put it in the jar that it fits. And now we have a lot of empty jars, which isn't ideal for this test, but look at that. He will fill motion in this jar as long as it's not empty. As long as it's not full. I mean, so he kind of go after the labels, right? Very, 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 very useful. So whenever I need to cook something up, I just cook it up and he'll handle the rest. I'll do a similar or equal setup on this side here for this side. That's why I needed the other one. But I don't have any other golem cooked up, so give me a second for that. Before though, I want to show you something. In Atomic Esoterica, I always read Atomic Erotics. That's wrong. I shouldn't do that. There is something called an Oblivion jar, which we won't do today, but I wanted to inform you about this. Very, very useful. The Oblivion jar will act as a trash can. So if this guy can't fill it in any jar, say that we have one jar of each type, right? And then all of them are full and we get excess Essentia, he will just go to the Oblivion jar and throw it like a trash bin. And he will always go to the lowest, or it always has the lowest priority, okay? So it's really, really useful, something we need to get going here pretty soon. Now, one more thing I want to do with you today, I want to show you, is to capture a node. And I've already, just to remind myself of how things worked, I did it here in between cutscenes, and basically this is it, a node in a jar. First of all, you will need a research under basic information down to the furthest left, node in a jar, and then you'll need a crap ton of a V in your wand, which I actually don't have. Dang it. I thought I was prepared. Well, we have something awesome here, so that's fine. We don't need... Oh, this thing. My game crashed in between segments, and this thing is now sounding again, and I just think it's freaking annoying. But look at this thing. It's so quick. You need... maybe we did a segment here because I charged my wand. I know I was recording. I can't remember if I cut it off though. But anyway, you need a wand recharge station like this. Even when we get into nodes, this thing here is just... beautiful. I think we've already said this today though. Let me go charge my wand and I'll find a node for us to pick with us back home. I'm gonna need 70 of everything. Alright, my wand, my staff is charged, and we are going to try something that I haven't tried before. In the silverwood trees that you can plant yourself, there is a 50% chance, I think it is, that you will actually grow a node inside the woodlog, just like this. And they are pure nodes. I don't know if we can move these, but I want to try it. Because it's in a wood block, I doubt it, but we'll see. So to capture a node, you place glass around it. Oh, vanilla glass textures connecting. Why don't vanilla have that by default? Frustrating. Okay, so you cube it like that, and then you put slabs around it, and then you simply right click. Oh, look at that, it worked. Okay, very cool. Oh, I love it. Now, with this node in this jar, you can drain the V from it to your wand, but it won't recharge. So you will need to break the glass bottle, which you do by shift right clicking on it. But before we get to that, we are going to need, if we go into our book, we're going to need to go with something called a wand recharge station. No, a node stabilizer, this thing here. And the whole node system is going to be a complete separate episode because it's so much, things that you need to consider that I kind of felt like I wanted to do a tutorial version of it. Now, I'm going to show you something really, really cool. The biome, in my mod pack, I have three ways to change biomes. One is using something called a biome painter in random things, probably the easiest way. There is another method in Witchery, and there is a method in Thaumcraft to change it into a Thaumcraft biome. So if you look at the grass here, the biome that we were in was Forest Hills, where we built this tower, and then Sacred Springs down there. The biome over here is Magical Forest. If you take a look over here, Magical Forest. Now the reason is I grew a silverwood tree there, so I'm planning to make the entire tower be part of a magical forest. Why? Well, that's an excellent question. I'm glad you asked. Here, I'm gonna want some angel blocks. I'm glad you asked. In magical forests, the Thaumcraft mobs, the pecks, the little guys with the backpack that I've shown you, they spawn. And, oh, that's too low. And more importantly, they have a wand. Some of them will drop you a wand with a foci that you can only get from the pecks. So if we do this, our wand recharge station will contain the pecks, right? Very, very clever. So let me plant some dirt and some of these silverwood. And before I close off today, I'm going to, let's go down here before I do that, because that's a little bit of grind. Before I close off, I'm going to change or build a little bit in here. I want to try and prettify this area a little bit before it gets too messy. Possibly also put up another golem. I'll see how much time I have to do that kind of stuff. And yeah, that'll pretty much be it. Let's just plant one of these, because there's one more important thing. The logs or the saplings for silverwood is a low chance. So you're not always getting one per tree you chop down per leaf. So you'll have to go and kind of fetch a few before you can do this. But the range, oh, that's loud. The range of how much biome they change, you can kind of see it down there, seems to be this being the tree. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in all directions. So pretty good, pretty good. And the grass color will look a bit different, but I can live with that. I can live with that. So what you want to do is obviously then plant one down. Boom. Let's just measure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll do it there. I'll do 6, okay? Now you can't bone meal these. You need the hoe of growth, which someone said you should put repair on, and I totally agree. So I tried it, but failed, so I'll have to do it with a book. But anyway, right click, and we got a node in this one, which is random. And now it will start to slowly change the biome here. So obviously I'll take all this down once the biome is changed, because you don't need the tree to sit there for the biome to be changed. 4, 5, 6, boom. How? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's great. Okay, beautiful. I'll do a little bit of this. I'll do a little bit of building in the Thaumcraft tower, get it a little bit more pretty, and then I think it's time to call it. So give me a second, guys. I'll be right back. It's going. it's taking a while for sure. But over here we have. Oh, what happened there? Okay. Yeah, over here it's changing. It's so cool to see the grass change like that. And did you know this, by the way? Pasture seeds from Botania. Boom, place it down, and it will grow grass on like a 7x7 area. Someone taught me that in my Blast Off series. Very thankful for that advice, huh? Look at that, boom. I don't think it's necessary to have grass up here. I just wanted to try that. But, oh dear goodness. Don't we have a magnum torch here? Jesus. Jesus. But did I say that I was gonna fix this place up and make it pretty? Well, I kind of started. Here's the thing I did. Instead of having 3 rows, because I don't think it's necessary, we do have 24 Essentia jars now. I can't remember if it's like 40 or 22. It's one of the two. If it is 3 rows, we'll have to work with it. But basically, the golems needs to get up, so I did some stairs. But I wanted to do one thing together. First thing that I want to do together is to eat this hamburger. Yep, there we go. These hamburgers. I mean, this recording, in real life time, I've been playing for 4 hours since I started the first recording segment. So, and I haven't eaten anything else. So this saturation thing is really good. But here's what we're going to do. We have this crucible, very manual at the moment. We're going to turn it into an alchemical thing, or magical thing, by placing 2 alchemical constructs like that, and then boom, right clicking. Look at that. That is so cool. Now what this is an automated crucible version. Okay, so can I remember this? Let's see. If I put in a rotten flesh in there and say I want to make tallow, I need to provide this with magic, with Precantio. How is it that I do that? Is it through Essentia? Let's try that. Let's pick up this. Can't remember all of the things, so you have to forgive me. Let's try that, and let's grab some Essentia tubes. Oh, I'm sure I have some. Oh yeah, they're over here. Boop. Yes, that's how you do it. Okay. So as you could see, it will now spit out without me having to cook up. It will spit up magic tallow if I give it rotten flesh. Now, I think I can extend this, but more importantly, I can of course change it out. So I could go, let's see, something that we do often maybe. Niter. Yes, niter. That requires coal and torches, which I have, and then glowstone. So, oh, actually, now I'm thinking wrong. That requires glowstone as its product or as its material. So glowstone will make niter. You can scroll here if it can make 2 things. For example, I could double glowstone as well with Thaumcraft, but let's make some niter. Then we're going to need to provide it with fire. Do I have all this, I wonder? I don't think so. Let's cook up some torches. But we're going to need to provide it with fire. Actually, I don't even have jars for this guy. Boop. You go over there, buddy. Let's label it immediately. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. You just took that way because you thought it was the bestest way. Didn't I install Smart Upgrade on you? Okay, you can't reach here, maybe. We could put slabs here. That would probably make it quicker, but I think that's fine. Okay, so what else was it? It's also that fist thing, which I don't have either. So let's just skip it. You understand what I mean. Oh, I do have it. Okay, here we go. Boom. Plop that up. Take this. Haha! Where you going, buddy? Oh, look at the disappointment. He's like, and obviously we need a better way of moving the Essentia to this guy here, but I think we can work something pretty cool out. What are I doing? Yeah, this thing here. Let's put it down here for now. Should have done this down in the basement where I actually try things. And then the last thing was fire, right? So let's pick up the fire, put it there, and now it should start to spit out niter for us. No? Oh, that doesn't connect. Oh, okay. That's weird. Did I click something? Oh wait, maybe that's the exit. Yeah, that's the exit. Okay. Dang it. Let's go on the back side then. This is just for demonstration. Don't you now blame me and say, hey, you can do that much better. I know, and we will. But we need to demonstrate things. Okay, so now, look at that. Make a niter. So much easier than throwing in stuff manually, and you don't get any excess and stuff. So really, really useful. I wanted to show you that so that I can have a play around with it in between episodes and make it better. But I think that's going to be it for today, guys. You know what? I really want to work here, prettify this area. But I think I'll do it off camera. Make you look forward to something. Are you done now? Yeah, so shut up. Make you look forward to something. I'm going to prettify, work a lot of the on the inside here of design. I got so many good comments and ideas for stuff that I haven't really talked about, but that I've read and that I've thought about. So thought about doing after reading your comment, that is. So I will get to that in between episodes. I hope that you enjoyed this episode. I'm very happy to have you with me. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one as well. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed it. If you're new, be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss any videos. And yeah, have a great continued Saturday weekend if you're watching this today. Anyway, take care guys. Bye bye.